Guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Summer. So there is this post that is trending on Facebook. A man tells his wife he's traveling to Anambra not knowing he is going to take a second wife. Okay, and some of the comments, let me read some of the comments, you know, that gives us more idea of what the story is. His wife of 10 years doesn't know about this. This is not a match made in heaven. Right? So me, I'm even confused. Maybe the second wife posted it on her Facebook and people started leaving comments, or somebody posted it somewhere and people started leaving comment. Another one says, what's happening here? Is this not someone's hobby? Nigerians in comment section. Oh, is this not someone's hobby? Am I making a mistake? Another comment, geez, this man is married now over years. Jesus. This one says, this is evil and pathetic. This man is married and left his wife on Friday, making her believe that he was only traveling to Anambra State, only to see this. Men, fear God though. This one says, his wife of 10 years doesn't know about this, so he told her he was traveling and boom, this man. Another one says, this man told his wife he was traveling, fear men. This one says, both the man and the woman is evil, including the family members. But I pray the pain and tears the wife he left behind haunt him and everyone involved. People are heartless. So this is the story. If you even go on Facebook, you will see pictures of the whole, is it like bridesmaid kind of supporting women? What do they call them? You know, in a white wedding, we say they're bridesmaid, but I don't know what they're called when it comes to traditional wedding. And I was like, somebody's gonna come here and say, our forefathers polygamy. Now so they take one. Did they not discuss it with the first wife? Is it like this? I'm going by this report. Oh, how can you tell your wife I'm coming? I'm coming. And you go to the village and marry another wife. And so they did do. Now, so that's my question. Let me say something that a lot of our people do not realize. It has become the biggest obsession. It seems to be. Some of our men these days, second wife, second wife, second wife. Oh, the second wife our forefathers married. How did it work out? Especially after they died. What about the fighting of each other over a piece of land? What about, let me, wait, you guys wait, let me talk some sense into you people. What have we achieved with all the polygamy we are polygaming in that country? The ones our forefathers did and everything. A Nigerian man, not all, you know, some of these men that have this mentality, they just have one small shishi, money just enter their hand. The minute they begin to break through, second wife becomes the biggest agenda on the list. And this is why poverty is running in families. Not all cases, in some cases. Because if God has blessed you, you have 3 children, 4 children, and you're happily, financially doing okay, why can't you focus on building this relationship that is already going well? Because if it's not going well, if you leave and go marry another one, why you want double them? Who tell you, say, where you they go, better pass? Let me tell you guys. Some marriages, some men walk away and go try their luck on something else. But if you're holding on to one, there's a reason why you're still holding on to her, to only add on top of her, because there's something there that she has that you still want. What are the guarantees that where the shook head go, that those things in her that you want will be there? If a marriage of 10 years has done so well to the point you still want to keep her, but only to add on top, right? What are your guarantees that this next one will even reach 10 years? What are the guarantees? Going back to poverty. You're doing well, you're financially now doing well. Instead of you to make sure that you build this your family, build your wealth that you already have, that when you leave this world, when your children, your 3, 4 children share them, it can transform their lives forever. No. You're not making money. You want to now go and get another wife. Money don't plenty. You think the next investment is another wife. Another wife comes, she's going to want her own children. Even if you don't. If you say, I already have 3, I already have 4. She will want to have her own children. And then she's going to add more to the number. The more you are making it, you're making it. Then at the end of the day, when you leave this world, the whatever you have is not going to be shared by more people. The chances of you breaking poverty permanently from your family, you are tampering with it. Because now there are more children to share from it. Let me say this. We all raise our children to do well, grow up and make their own money. But do you know why a lot of Western societies, some families are rich and they are rich forever? Do you know why? Because it's not just the money their children have made. There's generational wealth that has been passed down from their father and their father and their father. But think about a lot of our cultures. The ones that fathers passed down, by the time they share it among the wives, the children of their 10 wives, is next to nothing. The big wealth is distributed so much where it's not helping them to achieve generational wealth because they have too many children to share it among. This is what part of the ways we're bringing poverty to our generations unborn, because we don't think. We don't think very well about these things. Apparently there's a, let me jump to Yul because the video is getting long. Yul Edochie, a lot of you will know him. If you don't know, he's a Nigerian actor that was rumored to be having an affair with an actress. The next thing, they said the actress was pregnant. The next thing, long story short, decided to turn it to polygamy and came out and announced polygamy. His story was like this. The wife, from what they said, the wife didn't know he went and married somebody else. He married somebody else without the wife knowing. Our forefathers, at least, they tell wife where they have say, so and so woman I want to marry. Even if she agree or not, at least she'll be told. Right? Okay. Apparently there's a video after the wife came out. She was away for a while because they lost their first son from, him and the first wife are the parents of that first son. They lost the boy about 3 months ago, and the man has been on social media acting like nothing ever happened. The mother only came back recently, about a few days ago, after about 3 months after losing her child, to speak for the first time. Well, wrote a post on Instagram for the first time. And a day or two later, Yul came out and posted a video where the so-called second wife was rubbing her belly, and I don't know, from what we are seeing, she's showing the pregnancy in that video. So this man already had 4 children from his first marriage, right? He already had 4 children. I'm saying it again. If marriage no let do again, I always say it, go your separate ways than end each other. There are some couples that if they stay together, they don't delete each other since. So I will say that. But the same thing, you did not want to leave the first wife. And I'm saying he's trying to hold on to her for a reason. And nowadays the wife reportedly has a file for divorce, and the man does not want a divorce. You does not want a divorce. What does that tell you? He's trying to hold on to her for whatever reason. So she's good enough. She's good enough for you to still want to keep her. So why was she not good enough for you not to go allow your erection to determine your direction in life? And now, this Judy, she had the first child. Not too long ago, they said she had the second one, a female child. Now, from the video they posted, she's pregnant. They made a video not too long ago saying that they were going to the hospital. Should we tell you why we're going to the hospital? We're going to the hospital. They never said. And then they showed this video where she's rubbing her belly and everything. And so that's going to be 7 children. I'll say it again. There are situations where people have no choice but to walk away from one marriage or one relationship and enter another one. And they really walk away from it, and you know that truly they walked away from it for their mental health, or for, when there's violence in the marriage and stuff like that. But if you're holding on to 2, it shows that there's something in the other one. There are situations whereby people have no choice but to, let me put it that way, run for their lives. Let me tell you, there are some women that are violent. There are some women that are in the marriage, they are the violent ones. They are the ones that instigate or start the fight. So if a man like that say, this is not how I want to live my life, I'm going to walk away from that marriage, there is something there. He has a reason for walking away, right? There has a reason, especially when it comes to physical fights and violence and people's lives at stake. If they end up in another relationship and they end up having other children, you know that there was something out of their control, if I can put it in a way, the violence, right? But for a man like you and this man that I spoke about now, they left the first wife at home and went and married somebody behind her back. And they want to hold on to the 2 marriages. It means that there's something there that they still want to hold on to. They have the privilege of holding on to that marriage and doing the right thing. Unfortunately, some men are doing it for the fun of it, for a bad enjoyment. I just want another wife. See, my business is doing well. Kini is doing well. Hey, what do I do? Let me just add another wife. Just for the fun. Just for the enjoyment. And let me tell you one thing about that. There's nothing wrong with enjoying. You get to a point where you realize that human want can never be satisfied. But human need can be. Right? Human want can never be satisfied. Right? And you think that, oh, this food tastes nice. Oh, I like it. I eat more, eat more, eat more. No, you don't do that. You be like, okay, I have to stop because my cholesterol. Or I have to keep an eye on me and not go get diabetes. Or I have to do that. I don't want to gain weight. I don't. You think about the consequences and don't carry the weight. A lot of us today can afford to eat anything in the world we want to eat. But we don't eat all of it because we know the health consequences of getting carried away. You get one woman for house. Just be like, money don't plenty. Then I go add another one. And, you know, what is all this? A lot of it is happening these days. That is a sign that, you know, African man cannot this. African man is a lie. It's a lie. It is all in your head. You can choose to be in charge of that snake between your legs. You don't allow it to become in charge of you. I can tell you that. There are a lot of things that we allow ourselves. A lot of us can sit down and think about the kind of things we would like to do. Now, I'm not going to do that. Because of why? The consequences. Because we think about, no, you know what? I like to do this, but no, I don't need to do it. I don't have to do it. You get, because you like something and because you want something does not mean you need it. Does not mean you have to. I just saw this and I just thought, what is going on? Is this the way we move forward as a society? Is this the way we build our society? The same thing, a lot of politicians, once they enter power, they don't see money, they add more wives and more children. At the end of the day, they end up building a whole country. They born so many children that their own family is a country on its own. And they use all our money to look after their own mini country and neglect the whole country called Nigeria. It's the same thing. It just, I don't know. I saw that I wanted to share with you guys and I wanted to bring it here to you guys. As always, this is my opinion, and as always, whatever your opinions are, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And with that, I'm going to say thank you for watching. Until the next time, guys. Bye-bye. Bye.